let it down, but I'm not. If you was trying to settle down, get a fact.
We are just off the shores of Lake Erie in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, as we get set for football here at the always rockin' Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Fight, 97. Check, smash. Ready?
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Young. Quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Up the middle, Achane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down, Panthers. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
A first down throw for Young. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. If you look at this Browns defense, right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. That throw by Young incomplete. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Devon Achane with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. Hut, hut.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hut, hut.
Throwing now is Lance. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right, your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. And that is taken in by Njoku. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Jose Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Achane here. They stay on the ground. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they need.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? that does wear down a bit, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Browns at 10-1 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And their followers blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1.
7-7.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Steal. Check, steal. Hut, hut.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
1st down.
Fight, 60. Drill, 52. Hey, check, mega. Set, hut.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll go down at the 28. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run Achane. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Young. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game. Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Robbie Chosen. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdowns Chester right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard.
Young will set to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards. Off the play fake, Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw again. Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Young going to move them around.
Red, yellow. Hut.
Back to throw again. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ready.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Green. Blue, yellow. Flag blue. Ready.
It'll be Young again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Puka Nacua as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
On the ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go now.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up first and 10.
22 needle. Ready.
And Lance going to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Set, hut. Fight, white. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Down.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
10.
And Lance now to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Read option, this is Gibbs.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
114 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2nd down and 4. Off the option, here's Gibbs. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the 1st down.
10 cycles. Reject.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Got it.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Lance. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Now Lance on the bootleg. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
2nd and a couple.
22 needle. Cut.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Lance now on 1st down.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
That is incomplete.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Drill 52. 6, mega.
Now Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Ready. Set.
Gibbs is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Set, cut.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Claw, 10. Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Achane. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 139 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
10 cycles.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 4.
Blaster, 6. Red, cycle. Blue, black. Needle, blue.
To throw, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Puka Nacua with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Hey.
Shotgun now for Lance. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Let's go.
This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week, as he's got a first down as well.
Ready. Blue strike. Steel, black. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. Dancing to his left. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Come on, set.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now a play fake. Lance right back to Njoku. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
21-yard line.
Here we go, set.
2nd and 5.
Set.
Throwing now is Lance. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Lance looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Watch out now. Safety Fury.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Following the interception, Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. On second down, a run by Achane.
And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line.
148 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run for it with Achane.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Here's Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too. That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now 2nd and 4.
Smith red. Blue check. Strike. Check. Blue. Go. Hut.
A give, running right, Achane.
Down to the 25.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Hey, computer.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Devon Achane
with career touchdown number 60.
And the Panthers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Browns 24.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Black shot. Ready.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Lance back to throw. Completes to Njoku. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there and picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Lance looking to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Lance. That's caught by Chosen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
You saw the coaching there. That is taught, and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
Flushed out right.
And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there.
Ready.
Another nice run by him.
Here comes 2nd down.
Drill green.
Young to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Slide blue. Right, right. Green jack. Check smash. Check view. Ready?
One last shot for Young.
He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be incomplete. Well, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed